You're just a figment of my imagination. This is my world, you're just living in it. Look, sniffing green slime till my brain puke. I'm about to get that pussy wet. Baby, bring your rain boots. I never leave the house without my spacesuit. Blast off on space dust, I hope I have a breakthrough. Crack a fifth, take a sip, sweating liquor out my pores. Chillin' half naked with a laser gun on my porch. Grab you by your Adam's apple, rip off your whole spinal cord. Hit you with that super soaker, pick your face up off the floor. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. Have you ever met the devil? Here, let me introduce you. Got a couple succubus bitches practicing Kama Sutra. I'm Wicked Willy Wonka with some evil Oompa Loompas. I can open up your chest with secret weapons from the future. Hit you with the cinder block, turn your head to red jello. All your fucking music sucks. Cut your wrist with your demo. When all you...
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the E=MC Skelter unofficial listening party. This actually came about very short notice because actually I was talking with these two fine gentlemen to my right about the Underground Music Awards that we do, and I was like, well, because there hasn't been much this year other than a couple smaller records, and I'm like, well, Cody Manson's got a record coming out this Friday. And I was like, hey, I don't work that day. I could maybe do a listing party. So very last minute, I was like, fuck it. I hit up Robbie. I was like, would you join me? He's like, hell yeah. So put together a crack team. To my right is Mike Sears, host of Speaking Loud podcast.
What it is.
Below me, Robbie, Twisted History. You already know, the super famous 10.5 thousand followers on Instagram. The homie that also, if you haven't seen it already, after this is over, go watch our Campbellsville 2 recap. It was a lot of fun.
That shit was dope. I just peeped it.
Nice. And then, host of 5-Piece, the homie, very last minute guest, Joker's Gallery.
What up, y'all?
What's going on? So, Psychoactive was probably my album of the year last year. I think we officially gave it to Don't Hug Me From the Front, but personally, Psychoactive was my album of the year. So I've been super amped for this record. Cody's been telling me like, oh man, this is the best work I've done. And so I'm like, all right, well, fucking give me the record so I can hear it.
All his posts about it make me really excited. Like, it seems like he's like really, like, he's like, that other stuff was good, but this is what I stand behind. So I'm looking forward to it. And it's me and Luke's friendship anniversary.
It is.
The first thing we ever did was the Psychoactive review. So
yeah, it was because I'd seen, obviously Twisted History, 10.5 thousand followers on Instagram. I follow him, and and he posted that he really liked Psychoactive, and that he was disappointed because it was like a sleeper hit. And I was like,
yeah, people were sleeping on it.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, you want to do this review with me? And he's like, hell yeah. So that's how that happened.
I gotta correct you about it. We're down. Oh fuck, am I really freezing this bad on this stream?
Yeah, you're a little behind on everybody.
Well, let's just play the music. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can get right into it. Actually, it doesn't officially come out for like 15 more minutes, but I got the connect, so I have the music ready to go, primed up. I also have the full track list with the producers. So track 1 called Shiv, produced by Lex Luger and Devereaux. Now I've heard of Lex Luger, but I don't really know too much about him. And obviously Devereaux works with a lot of motherfuckers in the underground, so we all know Devereaux.
If that's the same Lex Luger from the South, that's a good look for him.
Okay, well, yeah,
I don't know if I'm on mic.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you, Robbie.
Okay, I'm just frozen camera-wise, but that's the guy. I mean, he's worked with Rick Ross and like, a ton of people historically. So like, that's a good get.
Yeah, I was gonna say the name is definitely familiar. So, and yeah, like I said, we all know Devereaux. So, all right, let's just get into it. Track number 1, Shiv.
Trife life. Look. Keep acting hard, I'll carve your face up with the shank. Or blow your fucking brains out in the sink. Shiv to your ribs, watch it bleed out till you faint. Fuck your opinion, give a fuck about what you think. Shut the fuck up! Before I pistol whip your lips, pussy, what's up? You ain't really with this shit, back the fuck up! I'm about to split your fucking wig, you just got fucked up! Trying to show off for a bitch, ayy. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. Throw a party with the gang, kissing on your brain. I was sick of being broke, I got my racks up. I jumped straight off the porch and picked a pack up. I always keep that pole, don't need no backup. Mama found my first pistol hidden under my mattress. Mashed up, strapped up. Quit hating on me, bitch, go get your bag up. You keep bragging about that bitch already had up. Keep playing with me, pussy boy, I got your address. Keep acting hard, I'll carve your face up with the shank. Or blow your fucking brains out in the sink. Shiv to your ribs, watch it bleed out till you faint. Fuck your opinion, give a fuck about what you think. Shut the fuck up! Before I pistol whip your whip, pussy, what's up? You ain't really with this shit, back the fuck up! I'm about to split your fucking whip, you just got fucked up! Trying to show off for a bitch, ayy. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. Throw a party with the gang, dancing on your brain. I'm moving through your city like a mercenary. Strapped up to the teeth like the military. No, I don't show no love, bitch, this ain't February. I got savage in my blood, yeah, it's hereditary. Got some homies in the fed, some homies in the county. I got homies on the run that's ducking from them bounties. Trife life, that's the gang, but it's more like an army. Got the location off the flyer, pull up, fuck up the party. Keep acting hard, I'll carve your face up with the shank. Or blow your fucking brains out in the sink. Shiv to your ribs, watch it bleed out till you faint. Fuck your opinion, give a fuck about what you think. Shut the fuck up! Before I pistol whip your lip, pussy, what's up? You ain't really with this shit, back the fuck up! I'm about to split your fucking whip, you just got fucked up! Trying to show off for a bitch, ayy. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. We bout to throw a party in the cemetery. Throw a party with the gang, dancing on your grave.
All right, so come out super fucking aggressive. I think Did he perform that at camp? I think he did. Yeah,
because he said. Yeah, because I got really confused. Because he said "shut the fuck up," and I was like, "I know this." Wait, I don't know this. Because I thought it was the song from the first album at first. But yeah, no, he played that definitely at Camp School, and it was super good.
Yeah, because I remember the hook. What do you think so far, Mike?
Hard, ignorant shit. Right up my alley.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Mike is a very hard person to please. So, like, Mike's the one I'm moving. Like, you gonna like this, Mike?
Yeah, Robbie. I was telling Luke I was bumping that Psychoactive. That shit is fire.
Yeah, we told you.
I'm fucking with it. Yeah.
I know I didn't get this shit tatted for no fucking reason.
I think the verse on Gully did it for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm lit.
I don't think I
killed that shit.
I had to have heard that feature, but I didn't. I think I've only listened to Gully like once or twice, so I have to hear it again. But speaking of Gully, this next track features Darby O'Trell. So let's get into it. It's called
Young
Snuff Flick, produced by iKnives, who I am not sure who iKnives is, but I mean, I guess we're about to find out.
I hear you talking all that tough shit. Try life on that snuff shit. It's snuff shit. I hear you talking all that tough shit. LSP. Try life on that snuff shit. Try life. Look. Trife life, that's the cavalry. I keep a cannon on my side cause I refuse to be a casualty. School of hard knocks, I pimp smack the whole faculty. Slap my meat across your bitch grill, call her Applebee's. Last up a dying breed, there won't be any after me. Never ran from shit except the police, they ain't catching me. Everybody on my dick back then used to laugh at me. Now they baby mamas lining up to throw some ass at me. I'm going stupid, but I've been a fool. I'm breaking laws and I'm bending windows. You acting hard to that pistol in your jaw like some dental tools. Are you shining, bitch? Take that off from them jewels. That's mine now. Am I about that life? You about to find out. Why you staring down the barrel of a 45 shine down? I used to hustle white girl, Amy Winehouse. Plain Jane Rowley, put your ass in timeout. I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fight for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick. I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fly for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick. Green dreads, bitch, I'm trying to go. Stuck your nose up in my business, that's why now it's broke. You ain't really about that action, you don't want the smoke. Leave you laying in the hospital, a vegetable. No, I don't do no sneak dissing, I say shit intentional. You claiming what you gonna do, but you don't ever execute. I'll hit you up and whoever's standing right next to you. Clap, clap, pop, pop, bitch, I'll make a mess of you. Try to steal my cheese, so I had to set a rat trap. Hit him with a buckshot, blow out all his back fat. Bullet in his forehead, blood stains up on his snapback. You just mad cause I don't fuck with you and that's facts. I got you all up in your feelings like a pregnant bitch. Can't accept the fact that you just washed up in irrelevant. I'll cop a pack, hit a trap until I sell a zip. Before you ever see me swing from someone else's dick. I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fight for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick. I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fly for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick.
To most where your body goes is a mystery, but I know that there's a piece of you drifting in some chicken grease. I turn my enemies to pig to feed. Bitch, I'm white trash from the trailer park of misery. I'm pissed on some paper and there's something that's I'm Lucy. Cook your back with rap poison, now you're feeling woozy. You're an idiot, flexing fake Gucci. Everybody knows that you're a certified goofy. You gon' wake up in a room, camera pointed at you. Your lips stuck in the tube of an industrial vacuum. You just pissed on the chair that you strapped to. Blood on my tattoos after I hack you. Small brand, strife life, team snuff, cold shit, snuff thing. What you about to start it, dumb bitch? Power tools, fuck a gun, bitch. I turn your motherfucking body into drums, bitch.
I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fight for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick. I hear you talking all that tough shit. Boy, you just a hoe, and we know you ain't gon' bust shit. Try to fight for that snuff shit. We'll turn your whole party to a snuff flick.
There's that gully shit for you, Mike.
So that white girl calling Amy Winehouse, nigga.
I've noticed so far in back-to-back tracks, he's done little throwbacks to Psychoactive. I can't remember the line exactly, but there was a line he said in that song too that was kind of a throwback as well.
Darby and Cody sound really good together. Like, I know that they're doing the Young Snuff thing and touring and stuff, but like I don't know, they're definitely like work well together in a way that brings something cool and new to LSP overall. And I think that's 2 thumbs up from this guy.
Yeah, the way he like mixed up his flow there, like in the second part, that shit was dope.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 songs seem like they're custom made for live events, like both of them. Whenever I was hearing that one, and then I was thinking that they just got announced at the Gathering. It's like LSP, like Grindhouse or whatever. It's like a bunch of them thrown together. Like that would be a really dope song right there to hear if both of them are able to perform it there. That'd be super dope. The first 2 tracks just sound like fucking live bangers for sure. To just get people hyped. That's what you're supposed to do at the beginning of an album.
Yeah, I think he played that song too at camp.
He might have. I know he at least played the one coming up later with Ghostmane and the first one, but I mean, having not heard him, it was hard to pull things out unless I caught like a
yeah, it
host line
was.
or
It was
something.
like, yeah. So let's see. Next track is Unbirthday, and this is one that I know Mike was going to look forward to, produced by Scrim, which is like one of the big surprises to me. Like when I saw he had Scrim producing shit for him, I was like, how the fuck did Cody pull that shit? It's dope as fuck though.
Probably a couple bucks and an email.
Yeah, a couple bucks for sure. So yeah, it's called Unbirthday. So let's check this shit out.
This is Scrim. DJ Scrim with that 808.
I'm gonna take this blue to the fucking neck and that's it. Why? Just cause I don't give a fuck. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party.
Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out. Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out. Look, I got them guns out. Yeah, I got them guns out. She looking at me with her tongue out. This hoe gon' get dug out. They know I keep that party packed. They act like I'm the plug now. If you ain't spending money, then just sit the fuck down. Yeah, there's a rave party in the basement. Would you like to indulge in some gang shit? My big homie Swill just brought another tank in. Off them shrooms and balloons, acting in my face, bitch. Truck life in the building, they like, damn, who let them gremlins in? Came to commit hella sin. Wicked looks where hella's green. My outfit sick as fuck, I'm mixing up a couple medicine. They said I should only drop one, but I just dropped like 10 of them.
This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party.
Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out. Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out. All I hear is hold up, wait a second. No, it don't stop. We been getting reckless. She give me top. This bitch got lip injections. All I hear is glock. She sucking to perfection. No, it's not her birthday date, but I frost her face like birthday cake. Stick the dab inside the nail, then watch them bubbles percolate. I don't want no Percocet. I just want MDMA. She just wants to sniff some yay, then smash her cake straight in my face. No, it's not her birthday date, but I frost her face like birthday cake. Stick the dab inside the nail, then watch them bubbles percolate. I don't want no Percocets. I just want MDMA. She just wants to sniff some yay, then smash her cake straight in my face.
This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party. This is your birthday party.
Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out. Welcome to my fun house. Welcome to my fun house. Everybody's fun out. Everybody's fun out.
Okay, I'm be honest. I don't know about that one. It's all right, I guess. It's just, I'm not really big on like those. Like, I don't know. It was okay.
That lip injection line was hilarious.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, it wasn't birthday bitches. That's for sure. What'd you think, Robbie?
I liked it. I mean, it's hard to get a flow. See, so usually when I would listen to something the first time through, I let it kind of wash over me, and then the second time I kind of know how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard doing it like, you know, track talk, but like as far as the track 3 goes, I think I'm still like knee deep in enjoying this through and through. Like it flows really well together, like the beats, and even though it's not a bunch of different, but so far it's all been 3 different producers, and I think every track like strong hooks, strong verses, strong beats. So
yeah.
It's unfolding good for me.
Yeah,
I like that the tracks are lasting longer than a minute and a half. A lot of like this style of music, it only lasts like 93 seconds, and it's like a good track, but it's like only 93 seconds. So like these songs so far have been ones where you can really fucking get into it and vibe with the song, and before it's over with.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought, because I was like, oh, this might not be a long one, because it's Cody. It'll be this kind of music, you know what I'm saying? But no, every track's been at least over 3 minutes. So,
and that's historically been his roughly his time frame, like on those other projects.
Yeah, let me give a quick shout out. I see Dean in the chat. I see the homie DJ Rascal in the chat. The Michigan Misfits. I just want to give them a quick shout out. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right. Next up, we've got Gross. We've all heard this song. I actually used it for the intro video. Produced by Slasher Dave. This is a dope song. Actually, there's a funny story behind this. I guess Cody hit up Slasher Dave a while back to like do some art or something like that, and it was a little out of his price range. So it was like, okay. But then Slasher Dave went and produced this track, and he was like, this would fit perfect for Cody, because this won't fit AXC. This won't fit. This will be perfect for Cody. So he just sent it to Cody, and he gave him the artwork for it that he used, which is it's pretty fucking hilarious. It's the worm, or like the slug, but the slug is missing the front tooth. So you've probably all heard Gross, but it's a dope ass track, so we're gonna play it anyway. We're gonna add something, Robbie?
Oh, I was just gonna say that, like, having heard Slasher Dave's like music, his own music, Acid Witch, and then hearing what he's done with Zool, like, I would have never pegged this for a Slasher Dave beat. So it's very cool to see like how versatile that dude is too.
He's got some crazy ass range.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Maybe it'll be an album cut. A little bit different. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Gross, produced by Slasher Dave.
You're just a figment of my imagination. This is my world, you're just living in it. Look, sniffing green slime till my brain puke. I'm about to get that pussy wet. Baby, bring your rain boots. I never leave the house without my spacesuit. Blast off my space dust, I hope I have a breakthrough. Crack a fifth, take a sip, sweating liquor out my pores. Chillin' half naked with a laser gun on my porch. Grab you by your Adam's apple, rip out your whole spinal cord. Hit you with that super soaker, pick your face up off the floor. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. Have you ever met the devil? Here, let me introduce you. Got a couple succubus bitches practicing Kama Sutra. I'm Wicked Willy Walker with some evil Oompa Loompas. I can open up your chest with secret weapons from the future. Hit you with the cinder block, turn your head to red jello. All your fucking music sucks, cut your wrist with your demo. When all you street rats start snitching when you get in trouble, I'll be in this sewer pipe smoking blunts with Donatello. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. Fuck a hater, fuck a cock blocker. I'ma catch him at the light and let this chopper break him off proper. Gelatin blotters got me off on my rockers. This little junkie bitch popping Roxy's like they gobstoppers. If you ain't sucking dick, then what the fuck you here for? She said she wants her mind fucked cause she's a weirdo. Gave that bitch a wet willy, stuck it in her ear hole. Put the nut up in her brain till it drains down her earlobe. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it. You're just a figment of my imagination. Another animation in my mental basement. This is my world, you're just living in it. No, that's not my girl, I'm just swimming in it.
Ooh, I love that track. Yeah, I love that track.
You ain't sucking dick. What the fuck you here for? Love that shit.
Yeah, I love that track. Smoking a blunt with Donatello in the sewers.
Yeah.
Another one
Yeah.
that went off hard at Camp Zool too.
Yeah. I'm glad he put that on the record.
He knows how to
Yeah.
rap. He knows how to do choruses.
That's the track we used on the Underground Music Awards whenever
Yeah.
he won the Breakthrough Artist. That's my favorite track from him for sure. Like Donatello line, man, that shit's dope as fuck. Smoking blunts with Donatello.
Yeah.
And a
His
cool music
punchlines
video.
have really stood out in this album. Like his punchlines
Yeah.
have fucking
Yeah.
really stood out on
Nice.
these first few tracks.
100%.
Yeah, and that's the other interesting thing is like that's the only single from this record. He didn't put out any, if you
Yeah.
could call it a single, because
And it's been out for like a year, or not? Maybe not that long, but like
close
It was
to
out
it.
at least. It was out at least whenever we were making the music awards because that's the clips that's on there. So it's
Yeah.
been out for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's on an album because I hate whenever my favorite song from an artist isn't on a fucking album and I got to go specifically to a single to listen to it. So it's dope that it's on an album.
And this one wasn't even on streaming; it was just on YouTube. So I'm happy to be able to
Yeah.
just hear it like in my headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing too. Yeah. Like when Purge wasn't on streaming for the longest time.
Yeah.
The original Purge still isn't on streaming. He's only got like the remixed version or the slightly edited version.
Damn.
Yeah, that track goes hard, and I think most people that like Cody Manson have heard it already. So, but next track is "Goat," produced by Devereaux. So let's get it.
Devereaux.
Lately they've been saying I'ma go. Probably cause I always speak the truth, I don't tell lies. If you think that I'm a joke, we'll see who gets the last laugh when your mom and dad cry. I was sick of being broke. I had to get my hustle up, had to get my cash right. She put my hands up on her throat. She loved getting choked when I fuck her from the backside. Never been baptized. I'm bloodthirsty like you're looking in a baptized. I've been cursed since my past life. Looking up at a sky full of black flies. No remorse for the people that I did wrong. No bitch in my blood, you can come and get some. I ain't repenting for the sinning that I've done. I am just a sucker for a witch with a split tongue. Every day of my life I've been grinding. Fuck luck, this was hard work and with perfect timing. Every setback had a silver lining. I got it out the mud, found a fucking diamond. They throwing shade on my name, but they lying. I'm smoking these blunts to the face, I'm just vibing. They kept talking shit, so they woke up a giant. Fuck being humble, I'm about to get violent. They've been saying I'ma go. Probably cause I always speak the truth, I don't tell lies. If you think that I'm a joke, we'll see who gets the last laugh when your mom and dad cries. I was sick of being broke. I had to get my hustle up, had to get my cash right. She put my hands up on her throat. She loved getting choked when I fuck her from the backside. Skeletons in my closet, smoking blunts with my demons. Sucking bitches trying to harvest my semen. I'm one step away from going over the deep end. Quit asking me for favors, get the fuck out my penis. When I walk in the room, watch you change your demeanors. Y'all are just bottom feeders, straight leechers. I'll cut right through your ego with a cleaver. You ain't even worth the stain on my t-shirt. On top of my game, you ain't even on the first floor. Everything you see me gain, I really worked for. Took a lot more than just kneeling on a church floor. I went and got mine, now I'm about to come and take yours. Chances make champions. Always maintain composure, no panicking. Everybody sleeping on me like they overdose an Ambien. Till I drop this bomb on their head, now they covered in bloody bandages. Lately they've been saying I'ma go. Probably cause I always speak the truth, I don't tell lies. If you think that I'm a joke, we'll see who gets the last laugh when your mom and dad cry. I was sick of being broke. I had to get my hustle up, had to get my cash right. She put my hands up on her throat. She loved getting choked when I fuck her from the backside.
Hell, fucking yeah, bro. That might be my favorite track so far, dude.
That was a quick one.
Yeah,
I thought there was gonna be a
that
verse.
shit's dope, man. I love that shit. Like the line about coming from the mud and found a diamond and shit. I love that. I love when Cody does like that kind of shit, where like he like points to
Come
where
up shit.
like yeah, the come up shit, because like he really like came up. Like it ain't no, it's not like fake. It's not like for the rap and shit. Like dude was homeless. You know what I'm saying? To go to where he's from, which is part of the reason why I got the Triflife tattoo in the first place, is to be, you can go from being homeless to fucking rocking stages across the country. You know what I'm saying? So like, I love hearing that shit, and that track was dope as fuck in my opinion.
The confidence on this record is, I mean, like not just lyrically, but you can hear it in his voice. Like he sounds very, very confident on all these tracks, and like Brandon brought up the punchlines and stuff. Like, just like this is another level of his rapping. I feel like
That Devereaux beat was fire too.
Yeah, the beat was dope. Yeah,
Second one that Devereaux's delivered on this album.
yeah. Mike, you're awfully quiet over there.
Fire, bro.
That's all
Usually,
needs to be said.
usually when Mike's quiet, it's not a good sign.
Now you gotta be worried whenever it's bad because he'll let you know.
Yeah,
he got plenty to say when it sucks.
That's true too.
he will hold back.
So next track is just a skit, looks like. It's called Free Huncho interlude featuring Brendan Collicott. I don't know who that is. So I'll play this and then I'll immediately play the next track, which is called No Talkin', produced by Devereaux. So let's get into it.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from
Howdy, Carter.
an inmate at the Cimarron Correctional Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Yo, what up? You live right now, bro?
Yo, it's the one and only LB the Don, a.k.a. Huncho. Gonna spit a couple bars for you, show you what this hot shit about, gang. You know the fans listening, so we gonna make this real clear. This for recreational use only, you feel me?
I gotta stop it real quick and say this gives me huge Big Hoss fucking vibes. Brandon knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, Royal Highness, nigga. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he played this over the speakers at Campbellsville, yeah?
I'm not sure.
I feel
don't
like
know.
he did and gave like a little moment for it, but
Mm,
I
could
could be
be.
dead ass wrong too.
This is actually a longer skit than I thought it would be. So drop in.
Hey, check it out, though. Hey, man, feel like I'm Don Corleone. If the feds Clippers members stick to the code, keep a Bible on the dash, moving packs on the road. It's like I use Tonka trucks, how I'm dumping the load. Niggas claim they solid, but under pressure they fold. You pay a price when you cross that line, like you paying a toll. Bust on gang crazy, but I'm selling them whole. Fought a nigga up, but they thought his body cold. Ain't no love in this shit, so I rob him my lonely. Niggas smile in your face, but plot against you when they call you they homie. Loyalty's a lifestyle, so if you with it, then show me. Cause actions got consequences, see I'm social to Tony. And I'm a fool in that kitchen, but I ain't rocking no apron. I'm cooking raw fish, I don't fuck with the bacon. All the blood, sweat, and tears symbolize dedication. Had to separate myself so I'd achieve elevation. I came from my moves, and I gotta have patience. Cause when you running from karma, they catch a to you like Jason. I ain't talking Leon Nelson, but he got his soul taken. Chop sticks, 80 up like the nigga was Asian. Knock a nigga down broad day like he tango. Send a nigga to his maker, give his ass a halo. A magic gangster moving dope by the caseload. They say time is money, so I got the rolly face froze. Drop a bankroll, get a nigga stretch. Mount sticks, click the scene up, but they left his face a mess. I fuck with real demons, it's like my niggas possessed. Had to show him how the ball, couldn't sit and play the bench. Selling top side, got the fiends face to tail. Bitch, I'm leaning off the slime, moving slow like a snail. I feel like Rich the Factor, this shit water to hell. Focus, my nigga, keep achieving greatness. Fuck up next, you up now. Feds set me down for a little minute, but this shit ain't about none. Fuck they talking about. We them niggas you hear about on TV, you feel me? Hey, free all my demons, free FO, free Push, free Ron, free Meech, free Shorty, free Pablo, free OGB and free Nut, nigga, and free me, nigga, the fast way. Stay solid, stay sucker free, keep a stitch lit. L's and shells, bitch, love and loyalty, it's the motherfucking mode, man. I love you, big bro. I'll be back like the motherfucking Terminator.
So that was a long ass skit.
Nigga sound like you got like a Nipsey Hussle flow. That shit was fire.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
After you said it reminds you of Big Hoss, it even got more like the Big Hoss song right after you said that. The dude sounded like Big Hoss, in my opinion. Even had that twang to him and shit. It sounded like Big Hoss.
It did. Because as soon as it started, I was like, bro, this is just like fucking Big House. All right. Yeah, let's get into, okay, next track. Like I said, I was just going to play the next one, but that was such a long skit. We had to say something about it.
It was dope, though.
Yeah, 7 is No Talkin', produced by Devereaux, as I said earlier. So let's get to No Talkin'.
Yeah.
Devereaux.
Look.
Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your chain.
Come on,
bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same. Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your
Come on,
chain.
bitch.
Bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same. Young bitch reporting live from the liquor store. I bet I pull your hoe before that swisher roll. Going hard in the paint, no, you can't pick and roll. I can see it in your face, you never hit no lick before. I can read between the lines. But from the west side of Cleveland, all I know is grind. Smoke a couple blunts to the face just to ease my mind. Look into my eyes, you can see I'm on that demon time. You doing all that extra shit just for attention. If I said it, then I meant it. Pussy, keep me at your mentions. Got my Glock a new extension. Got my bitch some new extensions. My entire body marked up like a death that's in detention. Bitch, I'm just hit my line and told me it's gonna be a summer. I'll be trapping till my bank account look like a phone number. I hit it barefaced, that means no rubber. I just fucked your bitch in some Yeezy foam runners.
Got some ugly ass shoes on. Fucking your ugly ass bitch. It's an ugly world out here, man. That's why I live that trife life. Snuff shit.
Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your chain.
Come on,
bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same. Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your
Come on,
chain. Bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same. You just wanna slang some cane. You just want some local fame. You just wanna make it rain. I stopped pinned it on a chain. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You still played the game. Hold up, shut up. If you get caught up, you bet not say my name. You don't know where you got it from. You don't know where you found this at. Say anything else, abandoned buildings where to find you at. Decomposing corpse of maggots eating out your eyeballs. All because you told them folks what I had stashed up in the drywall. Yeah, I know it's my fault. I should've never trusted you. If I could take it back, bitch, I would've never fucked with you. But I cannot change the past. I did what I had to do. Heard you's about to testify. You snitch, I had to muzzle you. I cherish every W, cause I took so many L's. Battled with them demons every night inside that prison cell. I'm flirting with destiny. She said don't kiss and tell. If this rap shit don't work, I'll be right back to them skills. Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your chain. Bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same. Police asking questions, we don't say no name.
No talking.
You gotta take a risk if you gon' win the game.
Be cautious.
You could lose your life or you could lose your chain. Bitch, I'm really gang, you just a stain. We are not the same.
Like you said, them hooks, man.
And those Yeezys, those Yeezy foam runners.
Ugly ass shoes on, fucking your ugly ass bitch.
What's funny is Cody's been running around with those Yeezy foam runners.
Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of different Yeezys. It's very funny to me because it's not. Number one, he's not lying, and number two, he likes them, but he knows what's going on.
This needs to be bumped in the whip.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the production so far has been on point.
The way he's riding the beats too is different from what they're normally done over this type of beat, so it's refreshing to hear. I mean, he's got fucking bars over him. That's why it's so refreshing to hear like him and Darby doing this shit with Devereaux, man. They remind me of the old school fucking days. Like these dudes could have came out in 2002.
Big facts.
All right, next one's Jackie Chan, produced by Scrim. There we go.
This is Scrim beat.
Look. Look.
DJ Scrim with that 808.
Yeah.
I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain.
Counting dirty money, never wash my hands. I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain. Counting dirty money, never wash my hands. I'll be the first one to admit I was a piece of shit. I set him up through a bitch, now she laid up in his crib. He thinking that they in love, he don't know that he just a lick. She text me, told me years ago, but kicked the door while she sucking his dick. Laid him face down on the ground. Grabbed that bitch up by her hair, then shoved the barrel in her mouth. Told her open up the safe to show me where he hide them pounds. Shot them both in the face, cause if they talk we going down. I'm about to rob my plug. R.I.P. the freight. I keep a couple demons with me, hitting licks like they on payroll. He don't listen, pistol whip him, bust his head like a tomato. One way or another, bitch, I'm leaving with your bankroll. That's why you shouldn't flex up on the gram. You might just get set up by your right hand man. You fake it till you make it, so they think you got them bands. Now you just lost your life for $100 and a couple grams. I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain. Counting dirty money, never wash my hands. I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain. Counting dirty money, never wash my hands. I just want them bands. Don't make me catch a body. Hopped up out the van, damn near shit his pants when he saw the shoddy hands, or I can see it face down on the concrete. Do you copy? No, I ain't the cops. I just came to rob what you cop from Poppy. This is a sticker. It ain't shit to pull to 11. I'm taking your bands and whatever you sell it, and over your jewelry in space M11. This is a sticker. I'm here to teach you a lesson. Why in the fuck was you flexing in front of some predators who really known to be stepping? I was kicking doors like the fucking SWAT. Police issue Beretta, but it's fuck the cops. I don't give a fuck if all your homies there or not. I'll lay your face down, hit the stack spot, snatch up all the grime. I've seen so much wicked shit, I'm still numb from it. I got this demon on my back, no, I can't run from it. All those $20 bills got some drugs on them. All those blue hunters got some blood on them. I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain. Counting dirty money, never wash my hands. I was kicking doors like I'm Jackie Chan. Waving the 44 like I'm Son of Sam. I'll lay it down if it's about some pain. Counting dirty money, never wash my hands.
That sounds like a single.
That might be my one so far.
My favorite so far.
Yeah.
That sounds like that sounds like a single for sure.
I'm gonna body my plug.
Mm-hmm. That whole first verse is like a story, which is not something Cody does often.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
It is fire, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I see Mike up there dancing along, putting the guns up and shit along with it first play. That's what a single is, man. Like all of us was, man. That shit's dope.
Yeah, my head was going for that one. If that's first play, like by play 3, I'm gonna be. Whew.
Yeah, that was Scrim too. I think that shows on that one for sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Sorry. So 9, Hockey Bag, produced by Devereaux.
Hey.
Devereaux.
Trife life.
Look, what you talking out the side of your neck for? I'ma pull up to your crib and let the tag go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect hoes. We're in a hockey bag folded up like a pretzel. Hey, what you talking out the side of your neck for?
crib and let the tail go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect. Stuff her in a hockey bag, folded up like a pretzel. Convicted felon ever since I was a juvenile. Use a super snitch. You got 911 on speed dial. I'm in arraignment. I'm just pleading for a speedy trial. Sorry, Your Honor. I was just trying to be like my idols. You talking all that shit? I know you just a liar. I was deaf to all my rivals. Hit them up with loaded rifles. Kill them all, no survivors. I'll turn them to cadavers. Then leave their corpse on a pile of burning Bibles. I'm not the hipster, Mr. Nice Guy that you think I am. Hit you with that 44 Magnum, son of Sam. I really got it out the gutter, sold a ton of grams. I'm about to film a snuff clip and post it on my OnlyFans. You'll get snatched up quicker than you can blink. You keep talking all that tough shit, but your pussy pink. Got that hockey mask on at your front door like trick or treat. Cut your fucking throat, now watch you bleed out in your kitchen sink. Then ask you, what you talking out the side of your neck for? I'ma pull up to your crib and let the tag go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect. Stuff her in a hockey bag, folded up like a pretzel. Hey, what you talking out the side of your neck for? I'ma pull up to your crib and let the tag go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect. Stuff her in a hockey bag, folded up like a pretzel. I told that bitch to get her mind out the gutter. I'ma fuck her without no rubber, but that don't mean I love her. She told me if I ever leave her, I'm in serious trouble. Broke her heart in a million pieces, had to beat up her brother. Damn. I don't say that I live the trife life for no reason. What the fuck do you expect? I'm from the sewer pipes of Cleveland. I read that Team Snuff, I throw it up like I'm bulimic. You can look inside my eyes, it ain't hard to see I'm a demon. You keep talking about them guns, but you ain't shot shit. I know one thing's for sure, ho, you don't want no conflict. You just a bum with some ones, you is not rich. You just leeching off a bitch, that is not pimp. They say never trust a man who got the crooked smile. Rolling up the devil's letters with pages torn out the Bible. The way you talking out your neck, you must be suicidal. They will never find you cause you're buried down in South Ohio. What you talking out the side of your neck for? I'ma pull up to your crib and let the tag go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect. Stuff her in a hockey bag, folded up like a pretzel. Hey, what you talking out the side of your neck for? I'ma pull up to your crib and let the tag go. Fuck a bitch, I'm known to disrespect. Stuff her in a hockey bag, folded up like a pretzel.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this in the car, dude.
I was gonna say that's the blunt song right there in the wheel. That bass is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That beat was nuts.
And the high register he's doing with his voice is super. Nothing I've heard from him before. I don't think of that. And but like sounds really good, and it contrasts his like rapping voice really well. And like there's an old Drake line where he says every song sounds like Drake featuring Drake, meaning he would like sing his own hooks and rap on them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like. It almost sounds like two different entities what he's doing there because it's like just that different voice register. I don't know, really cool to me.
Yeah, and as Neck Pissa pointed out, he performed at a camp.
Yeah,
at camp he performed pretty much all new stuff except maybe 3 songs. So, I'm like trying to pick them out, from what we're hearing here.
The way he goes from the second verse ends because like talking out of your neck's obviously like a phrase, but like the end of the second verse, he like. Comes up to your door, slits your throat, and then asks you, why are you talking outside of your neck? Like, ooh, Cody, come on.
All right, track number 10 is called Voices, also produced by Scrim. Voices.
Fuck out of my head. Leave me alone. I don't know how I manage. cause every day I'm anxious. I'm staring in the mirror face to face with a stranger. I don't even know what my name is. Walk around my city aimless. Paranoid, got my hand on my stainless. Talking to myself, stuck in my thoughts. If I go too deep, it gets dangerous. My conscience arguing back and forth, so I guess that makes me the middleman. When I feed the beast, I leave it in its cage. If it gets loose, it might kill again. Mr. Doctor, I need some medication. Could you please prescribe me some milligrams? I swear to God, suicidal thoughts been spinning in my head like a ceiling fan. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty. Underground in a dark place, I lay low like Doug Graves. Black mask, black duct tape, she got nice lips, I call her fuck face. I'll eat that pussy when she on her menstrual. Murder weapons inside the rental. If you got beef, you better let go. Turn back, put one through your temple. Cody Manson, you can't rebuke him. You know it's him if that demon's ruthless. You can't stop him even if you shoot him. You can scream, but that shit is useless. The devil's coming, you can hear the music. Got you struggling, choking and puking. Rigor mortis, corpse licking fluid. Dead body smell like raw sewage. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty. And my psycho was schizo, my only friend is a pistol. They tend to call me a sicko, cause I'm addicted to nympho. Every day I swear I wake up, it's the same old thing. I came so far, but I'm still stuck in my old ways. It's not my family that makes me feel this way. It's the insanity that's stuck inside my brain. 10/6, my thoughts are wicked. Every day struggles up a misfit. All my pain is self-inflicted. Can't escape the misery, I'm addicted. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty. All these demons in my head, they keep on laughing at me. I'm so fed up with this misery, it's never ending. All these voices in my ear, they make me trigger happy. Put the clock to my temple, then squeeze it till it's empty.
Oof. Darby's been rubbing off on him. That's a Darby hook for sure.
Yeah.
The cadence on that.
It's definitely the most different song so far that we've heard on the album. That's for sure.
Is there any way we can go 10 minutes from the end of the last track into the intro to that track? Because I think that's going to pay off with a big bang.
Do what?
So the track, not the track we just heard, but with the one before that, here, like the last 10 seconds of it into the intro to that one, because it kind of like faded out in a way that I think it was intended to like really hit when that kicked in.
You mean Hockey Bag?
Yeah.
So you want to hear the last part of Hockey Bag?
Last like 5 to 10 seconds just before that kicks in.
All right, we can do.
I feel like that's an intentional stab.
Okay, yeah, we can see what here. Okay, the last 10 seconds of the track before for Robbie.
I listen, if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Oh no, I meant as it transitions between the two songs.
You mean the beginning of the track we just heard?
And the last. I'll listen to it on my own later. It'll be fine. I just mean the way that those songs fade into each other, I think is going to sound really cool. It's going to hit really hard.
I thought Robbie had like some savant, like
some Easter egg he found or something.
No. It's just musical stuff.
I thought speaking of musical stuff, I thought the production was dope because it's telling about like demons in your head, and the production's making you hear. If you're listening to it on headphones, especially like we are, there's shit going on the entire time. Like you're hearing shit in your fucking head. So I don't know if that was done on purpose or just having to work out that way. But shout out to whoever did that shit because that was dope.
Yeah, it was a scrim, but probably the producer probably did something that, which was mixed and mastered by Keith Kelly at Nexus Sound Studio.
That's probably who did it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's Scrim too, because that's kind of like one of the most like horrorcore sounding songs on there.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one is featuring Ghost Main.
That Noise 13 dude is alive.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Nigga said the evolution of a bid.
Okay, yeah, let's get into this. Feeble featuring Ghost Main, produced by Devereaux.
Devereaux.
My mind is decomposing, I got feeble thoughts. I got maggots in my brain, night crawlers crawling out my heart. I am that thing that you feel lurking in the dark. I'll use your body for a canvas, you're a work of art. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I guess I am my own worst enemy. Mr. Helter Skelter, aka Mr. Big Stepper. I always keep my foot up on their neck, applying pressure. No emotional investments, just my sexual pleasure. Put this nut on her belly, then stole her cheddar out the dresser. Lacerations as a bracelet, laying bleeding body naked. Hide her in the basement, no it ain't that complicated. Fuck jail, fuck 12, we don't write statements. If you snitching, kept you slipping, have you ducking bullets like the Matrix? All my jewelry, the same color as shell casings. I'm an angel and a demon, praise God, hail Satan. They say the mind is a scary place. Inside the mind, look in the mirror, you'll see the devil's face. My mind is decomposing, I got feeble thoughts. I got maggots in my brain, night crawlers crawling out my heart. I am that thing that you feel lurking in the dark. I'll use your body for a canvas, you're a work of art. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I guess I am my own worst enemy.
You see me in the soul, fucking up all of the shit that I'm past. Empty 2020, oh, making me think I'm a Superman. I think I'm gonna eat a little bit of the truth, figure out who the fuck I am. I know I'm like up on the floor with the fucking master plan. I'm spending up all of my time, writing my shit in my life, getting it up and repeating it. I got barely try, it just comes out right. But most of the other time, I'm trying to keep myself up alive. I don't have any enemies besides myself, and I be lying again. They're trying to kill me, I'm right in the tip of my gun. What if everything we see is something about for somebody's fun? I get too deep, sometimes I need to cool and just chill like I do. Till the fire inside takes over and melts my cool.
My mind is decomposing, I got feeble thoughts. I got maggots in my brain, night crawlers crawling out my heart. I am that thing that you feel lurking in the dark. I'll use your body for a canvas, you're a work of art. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I blacked out last night, my demons got the best of me. I guess I am my own worst enemy.
There we go, Feeble.
Got like some old Ghost Main styles on that.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's like definitely Ghost Main.
Like old, like yeah. I really like that song a lot. That's
I think I believe Cody performed that at camp too, because I remember the part with like the worms and shit. Like that's something I definitely remember.
He did. He said at camp, he's like, "This is probably one of the ones you guys are looking forward to on the album," and I think people were just kind of confused. But yeah, I mean, that was great. I love Ghost Main, so that was like a really, I don't know, good verse for him to have on there.
Is that SON in the chat?
Where?
Logan?
No.
No? I'm about to go on a fucking rant about pressing most CDs.
No, that's the homie Logan Chumley. Okay. All right. Next track, Thrills, and this is another one by I Knives. I don't know, but I think which one did he produce? Snufflick.
Yeah, with Darby.
Yeah, that's it so far. But he's producing the next two songs. So
okay,
next one's
we all like that one. So
yeah, Thrills.
This is the part of your mind you try to run from. You try to run from. You try to run from. The place you hide all your mistakes that can't be undone. They can't be undone. They can't be undone. Look. Step inside the mind of the sick and twisted psychopathic. Thoughts tripping like my brain was dipped in acid. Fucking a well-known burnt bitch on a dirty mattress. Wake up in the morning like, yo, what the fuck happened? Room spinning as I get up out the bed. I can't get this loud ringing noise about my head. I can't find my phone cause it's completely dead. I'm just sitting here trying to remember what the fuck I just did. That nasty bitch is still passed out, butt ass naked with her titties and her ass out. No bra and her panties is off. I start to panic, pause. God damn, I hope I didn't hit it raw. Cause it's apparent I was smashing that. Looking around the room like, where the fuck's the Magnum rapper at? Oh, fuck. The things we do just to chase these thrills. The things we do just to make these bills. Everything's cool, just go take these pills. Tomorrow morning, don't forget that shit is real. The things we do just to chase these thrills. The things we do just to make these bills. Everything's cool, just go take these pills. Tomorrow morning, don't forget that shit is real. I went to the doctors cause I needed to get tested. Sitting in the waiting room, sweating, stressing. I'm seeing other patients coming and going. I'm thinking, did I make a mistake? Was I better off not knowing? This is the part of your mind you try to run from. The place you hide all your mistakes that can't be undone. You're trying over and over, it's just redundant. Stop running from your problems and confront them. You made this bed, you have to lay in it. In this game of life, maybe you should have just played different. You cannot blame bitches. No, you don't hate women. It was your choice to grab that shovel and start grave digging. Days turn to weeks, the weeks turn to months. And just when I thought that I'd never see that stupid cunt, just my luck, I was shopping at the mall, seen her with a couple friends, and she had a little baby bump. She told me that she was pregnant. She said it was mine, then asked me for suggestions. I told her that I don't want it, plus I can't support it. There's a free clinic right up the street, and it does free abortions. Break down my conscience, told me you can kill your seed, but you cannot run it off from the HIV. You had your cake and ate it too, but didn't keep the receipt. You sold your soul to hungry demons, now you're nothing but a feast. So while they're laughing as they pick you out their teeth, and you wonder why your spirit never sleeps. You are just a student, take a seat. Welcome to the belly of the beast. The things we do just to chase these thrills. The things we do just to make these bills. Everything's cool, just go take these pills. Tomorrow morning, don't forget that shit is real. The things we do just to chase these thrills. The things we do just to make these bills. Everything's cool, just go take these pills. Tomorrow morning, don't forget that shit is real. That shit is real.
Thrills.
Banging.
Damn.
Boom bap shit.
Yeah.
Like real, like Nekfest brought up some real storytelling going on.
Yeah. It's the first like real like storytelling track I think I've heard from Cody, like front to back.
And maybe like the trippiest track, like musically, with the way the vocals are processed and like the beat goes in and out and stuff. Like that's gonna be like one of my top ones for sure.
As I was listening to it, I was like, this sounds like familiar almost to something I'm used to listening to. And you talk about storytelling, it was reminding me of like a Joe Black fucking verse. with how well he was doing the storytelling, and there's the cadence of the verse and everything. I was like, this sounds like fuck Joe Black wrote this shit. So you know how big of a fan I am of fucking Zool. So if I think it sounds like Joe Black, you're doing something right.
Yeah. So let's see if it leads into the next song, because the next song is called "Love Me," produced by
Same dude, right?
Yep, I Knives. So second to last track.
You tell me that you love me, but then you turn around and walk away. You tell me that you hate me. Look.
Intoxicated, sedated, heavily medicated. Lately I've been drinking, but my life ain't been no celebration. Tell your father I'm sorry, I ain't mean to disrespect his daughter. Been through so much trauma, I got post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm having nightmares lately, I don't like to close my eyes. Emotional roller coasters, don't like to take that ride. I pray the Lord you never spend another night alone. I love you more than you'll ever know, but I'm married to this microphone. Around the time when I first got out, copping packs trying to stretch them out. It's just me and you, slap broke, no weed to smoke in the empty house. We was supposed to fight when the rent was due. I really wish we could just talk it out. I got your name tatted on me forever, but then again I might cross it out.
You tell me that you love me, but then you turn around and walk away. You tell me that you hate me, but I just tell you that I feel the same. My past will always haunt me. I got skeletons that I'll take to my grave. Before you try to judge me, just tell it to the tattoos on my face.
We used to be like best friends, but now I barely even know you. Love drunk, heart turned sober, had some time to think it over. Now I'm gone, sick of calling up your silent phone. Now you want me, and all I want is my styrofoam. When we kissed, it was pretty pink lipstick, but now it's just kissing pink. I'm wiping off my lip skin. Damn, you're fucking right, I really fell for you, but you had to listen to that bullshit they was telling you. Never was ashamed to claim your name. I even kissed and tell. All I needed was some change, but you was pissing in my wishing well. So I wish you well. I wish you the best. I'm moving on with my life. I left you in the past. Cause you know what they say, what goes around comes around. And when it comes around, I ain't fucking up again. When I was down and out, face down on the ground, I ain't ever seen nobody with no helping hand.
You tell me that you love me, but then you turn around and walk away. You tell me that you hate me, but I just tell you that I feel the same. My past will always haunt me. I got skeletons that I'll take to my grave. Before you try to judge me, just tell it to the tattoos on my face.
Yeah, Dan, that's definitely a personal track, and it reminds me of All Right from Super Famous.
Yeah.
This track where they're like clearly talking about real people. Like that track definitely comes across as like he's talking about real people.
Yeah. That's a true story.
Yeah.
You know, not put it in a story form, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an album closer almost.
Yeah.
Well, one song left after this, so
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like there must be another one that's pretty good for a closer to not pick that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tears of a Clown.
Okay.
Never a last track on the record. Let's get it.
Look, I'm slowly drowning, I can't reach the surface. Despite my imperfections, you expect me to be perfect. I sacrificed it all and never questioned if it's worth it. I guess I'm just a clown who got swallowed by the circus. You couldn't purchase half the game that I've soaked up. When I look you in your face, it's hard not to choke up. I made a move on my own, was sick of being broke, bruh. I've been fighting snakes so long, it turned me to a cobra. I'm still a loner in this room full of people, because behind every plastic smile still hides a little evil. Her tears falling like they're drips out a needle. She said you're never here when I need you. I wish I didn't always have to leave you, and I really meant to call you back. Sometimes I get lost in the sauce and cannot recall where I'm at. All this alcohol and chemicals is really just a trap. I paint a picture of my struggle, but they still can't picture that. I'm sick of depression, I'm sick of the pain. It's taking its toll on my brain. So much aggression with nowhere to aim. I need to release all this rage. So much temptation, it's hard to maintain. That's why I still can't feel my face. Can't hide from attention, can't run from the fame. I gave up my life for the game. I live a fast life with no signs of slowing down. I hope when it's all said and done, you're still around to hold me down. I've been going state to state, city to city, town to town. It's getting hard to think with all the smoke around. All I see is fake smiles saying they proud of me now. Almost of them really wanting something out of me now. You better not come around if you striving for clout. I'll probably end up smacking fire out the side of your mouth. People think my life's great, like I'm just partying now. They don't know when I leave my house, it kills a part of me now. You can stab me in the heart and rip my arteries out. Just let me fucking bleed until I fall on the ground. Yeah, maybe then I'll finally be at peace. But I highly doubt it, cause I've given up everything just to chase a dream. There's no time for sleep when it's time to feed the beast. There's no rest for the wicked, and money doesn't grow on trees. I'm sick of depression, I'm sick of the pain. It's taking its toll on my brain. So much aggression with nowhere to aim. I need to release all this rage. So much temptation, it's hard to maintain. That's why I still can't feel my face. Can't hide from attention, can't run from the fame. I gave up my life for the game. All this alcohol and chemicals is really just a trap. And a picture of my struggle, but they still can't picture that. There's no time for sleep when it's time to feed the beast. There's no rest for the wicked, and money doesn't grow on trees.
Damn.
That's how you end a record right there, boys and girls.
I knew when that guitar kicked in, like Brandon, you had just said, you know, if it was gonna, if that last one wasn't the last track, then there had to be a last track coming up. When that guitar hit in the fucking intro, I was like, all right, yeah, that's gonna be a heartfelt, like pouring out your soul kind of thing.
That had some like Legs Diamond, Mike P fucking guitar sound to it.
Mm-hmm. I think
he play that one at camp.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I believe he did because I
remember the singing.
Yeah. I definitely remember that. Yeah. Wow, that's a heavy track right there.
Absolutely.
We go from like Jackie Chan plug to fucking like empty, like pouring his whole heart out on a track, man.
Speaking some real shit, like now you niggas want to holler at me, I'll smack fire out your mouth and try to come get something from me.
Yeah.
Excellent fucking album.
I'll say this. I really am proud of you, Cody. Like, you're the homie for real. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but I really am proud of you. You remember the interview I did with you before Psychoactive dropped? You've gone this far. I've got the fucking Trife Life tattoo. Like, this record's a fucking banger. Congratulations on the album release, brother.
It is an album too. This is not songs thrown together on a, you know, whatever, on a playlist. Like, this is like from where it starts with the super bangers and then like leads into like storytelling and then like a really, really heartfelt outro. Like, that's a piece of work.
Like Brandon said, like some O2 shit, like when albums were like put together.
Yeah, the sequencing and everything. Yeah.
The sequencing and the length of the fucking thing. It's an actual full-on fucking album length, as far as I'm concerned. Like, that sounds like a full put-together album. That's like not just a collection of songs like Robbie was talking about or like anything like that. That's a fucking album you'd be proud of right there.
Yeah, it had to have been about an hour, probably. 14 tracks, and there really wasn't anything less than 3 minutes, I don't think. Around 3 minutes at least.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It is 47 minutes. So like
it's a little shorter, but
45 in my opinion is like perfect album length. So that did it.
That's what my favorite albums are that length, yeah.
And like there's so much that's like extremely intentional about this album. Like when you look at the track list, the producers, there's what, 3, 4 with Slasher Dave, but it's mostly Scrim and Devereaux, so it's like a pretty like it makes sense together. It's from the same palette. And then guest wise, you've got Darby on one track, so the young Snuff brother, and then Ghost Main,
I
and
think
that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Which
that was
is
something I noticed early on too, because he had a lot of features on Psychoactive.
yeah, a lot of different voices on hooks and stuff, but
Not too many, but this one's definitely like Cody.
yeah, like through and through Cody. And it feels like also a product of playing shows, which is like, oh, I would love to have, the guy that does this part of the song is not here to do the hook. So like he's just doing the hooks and it sounds great. Like I like hearing his voice used in different ways than it was before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think, in terms of our Underground Music Awards, we've already got something in contention for Album of the Year for sure. Because Brandon was talking about that. Like, we don't have nothing yet, big wise.
I think Hex has been the one, but it's an EP, so it's hard to give an album. We'll probably have it. We'll do an EP of the year for that Hex probably going to be in contention for. But other than Hex, man, that's the only one that's really dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think we talked about it on the awards last year, coming off of 2020, where everybody was home and able to fucking scrape all their ideals together and get everything made. 2021 was fucking crazy. Like, we could barely fit all the nominees into the things. We were doing 6 each, and there was some of them that had 9 or 10 that were fucking so good they should have been on there. It's because everybody dropped their shit while they weren't doing shit in 2020. It all came out last year in 2021.
Yeah. We've had a lot of like underground releases. Dean put out Poltergeist. Sky Swamp Orange put out Odium. Fams and the Hooligans put out White Trash Pope. So we've had a lot of underground releases.
Those are my ones so far this year. So yeah, this goes right on that list though for sure.
Yeah.
And then Insane Poetry, LSP next month, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know you guys want to give it a quick rundown or anything, or the only track that I wasn't really feeling when I first heard it was that Unbirthday. But we'll see. That was first impression, but all the other songs, I loved all the other tracks. So
also sequencing wise, like that song has super track 3 energy in that like the first 2 tracks come out punching and then that one like takes it down a little bit. And I think like listening to it with breaks in between is different than hearing it all the way through. I think like listening straight through, that one's going to hit too. Yeah, I got no complaints. I'm excited to listen to it like 5 times tomorrow.
Yeah,
you got a fan out of me. I'm gonna cop E=MC Skelter on CD, and I want that Psychoactive. If that's still in print,
I think
it
so.
is,
I think
and
still
all of it.
That's
Warhop.com.
The good thing with LSP, they're gonna have the CDs. You ain't got to worry about bugging somebody to reprint them.
Mike gonna try to get SON to sign with LSP then, so he get him that fucking CD.
Facts.
But yeah, like we're saying, definitely got to bump this in the fucking whip because this shit's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
in the car and headphones because there's a lot of little like, separation things and little like ear candy stuff that like it definitely plays well in multiple circumstances, which is really cool.
Yeah,
it would sound good over just computer speakers, honestly.
Yeah, it sounded through the headphones. It sounded really fucking good.
It's versatile.
Yeah, so I'll say stream the shit out of that record. I know I told Cody, he was like, I don't want to get the stream. I'm like, people stream the fucking record or fucking buy it on Gorehop. I wanted to say that before we leave. I got the other thing I wanted to tease. I have a big announcement coming. It's next video I do is going to be the big announcement.
It's the second thing I've been on with you in like a week where you talk about a big announcement.
Us too. He's having an announcement of an announcement.
I'm teasing it. I got to
twice.
But, big announcement coming next week. Next week for sure. I got to record the video, but it should be coming next week. I'm just waiting on some kinks to come out. But Mike, you want to plug your shit before we head out?
Speak Club Podcast live every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also catch some exclusive episodes and Goonslout Gallery, motherfucker, 5-piece, regular shit. Gang.
You guys already know Robbie. He's super famous. He's all over the place. Got 10,000 followers on Instagram. But Robbie, you want to plug anything else there?
Yeah. So I'm going to first plug my falling off. We're down to 10.3, baby. We're losing them. We're losing followers.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're out the fucking door.
I think you got it.
Everyone that heard you say that is just like, no. This guy's getting a little too big for his fucking britches. But outside of that, I've got Do It For The Underground on Instagram, and that's the page where I'm talking about Cody. I'm talking about Dean. I'm talking about Michigan Misfits. I'm talking about all these people. Zool, super famous. It's where my heart's at right now. Honestly, I really, really, really love this scene, and I just feel excited to talk about that. So that's a cool place where I like to do that on the internet. That's it. That's my whole plug.
All right, Brandon. I know 5-piece. You know.
Every Thursday on Fago Lovers. Oh, Documentary just hit 700,000 views, so go peep that if you ain't.
Oh, yeah.
Shit's
Wait till
ridiculous.
they start leaving. Wait till the views start leaving.
Yeah, they start.
See, I'm not gonna have Luke brag about it on any of our shows, so make sure that don't happen.
Check out Blaze Gang Rack's top 5 songs with Luke the Goon busted out the fucking Walk It Out dance.
He walks it out. He walks it out for like 7 minutes straight.
All right, yeah. Thank you guys. Make sure you go stream E equals MC Skelter fire record. Maybe do a full review with these guys at some point.
I'm done.
But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Michigan Misfits, Noise, Dean, DJ Rascal, Logan Shelly, Neck Pissa.
We gotta say, outside, I'm listening to this album a bunch, but Michigan Misfits' new single streaming right now, also Over the Edge. They were in the chat tonight, and those guys are great. So go listen to that.
Yep, check that out. But first, go listen to E equals MC Skelter.
Yeah, back to back.
Thank you guys, and I will see you guys again real soon.